Hey, it's JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. We are also on Instagram. That's JC's Comics and More. And then we got www.jcscomicsandmore.com as well. I just got done reading Doomsday Clock. Wow. Really sucks. It's going to be 2 months in between the next issues. I mean, they've all been that way, but it's just heating up big time. Of course, there's 4 more issues left to go, and it's just, wow. Really, it was really good. Really good. Really good. Okay, let's see what this box brings. Okay, of course, we've got X-Men number 4. X-Men is, of course, weekly for the first 10 issues. Got X-Man showing up in here. Read the first few issues. Actually, it has not been too bad. Actually, it's been a lot better than what I've expected it to be. So, and the artwork's been top-notch, and very positive things to say about Uncanny X-Men. Unfortunately, X-Men Exterminated, I can't quite say the same about that book. See, they're bringing back Marvel Comics Presents again with a Art Adams cover. It comes out next month. Doing Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure who demanded this, but nobody demanded this here. This is awful. Horrifically bad. Not as horrifically bad as the last issue of Spider-Gwen, or Ghost Spider. If you look at that issue, let me know what you think of it. Horrifically bad. Marvel used to have standards. They used to have standards. The person that did the artwork on that makes Robbie Rodriguez look like Alex Ross. And Robbie Rodriguez is a pretty horrifically bad artist. I think this was one of the last Frank Cho covers. Variant covers on Harley Quinn. Snap, Flash, Hustle from Black Mask. Surprisingly, I think there's only 2 Black Mask comics out this week. I believe this is the cover C to Breakneck from Titan. Got Martian Manhunter. We'll see how this book is. It's really hard to do a Martian Manhunter book. I think a lot of the writers overthink it. But just taking a flip through it, the artwork is not a big turn on, for me at least. Not a big turn on, so it may very well impact the sales on that book. I did buy a semi-healthy amount of them. Hopefully people will enjoy them. Another book that I don't really think is going to do that well. Again, I'm not sure why Marvel continues to push, but the new Winter Soldier, the Bucky book. Again, I'm not sure what the end game is for this title. You know, why. I certainly did not order enough copies to qualify for any variant covers or any, I think there might have been hoop jumping variants too, that I did not qualify for those. I refuse to waste my risk to my money. The new issue of Curse of Brimstone. This has Dr. Fate in there, but not for long. Let's see what else is in this box here. I see one of the covers either is to Batman the Max. This is cover B for the Max. And Batman by Sam Keith. I know Sam Keith has a lot of fans, but what exactly is this supposed to be on Batman's chest? What exactly is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a bat? Because it don't look like a bat to me. Here's the Hero Initiative cover to Self-Made. And again, Hero Initiative, something that you see comics, Image Comics are coming out this week at your local shop. Pick up that comic. The retailers like myself, we took the risk and are doing our part to help the creators that are out. There's a lot of creators some of the older creators that they did not get good deals, did not get credit, did not get royalties, and they certainly need our help in their twilight years. Or somebody like Bill Manlow, who was involved in an accident many years ago, and unfortunately cannot work any longer. Cover A of Rick and Morty: Dungeons and Dragons. This book has been it's been a real joy. The people that do the Rick and Mortys, man, that's some crazy stuff, I tell you. See, we got the cover, I believe it's the cover B to Snot Girl. Got one copy of that there. Penny Dreadful. This is being set aside for a customer. And we got the cover A's to The Last Siege from Image. New issue of Giant Days. Got a customer that's being held for. And we have cover D to Batman and Archie. Or Archie and Batman 66. I only have one copy of that. That is being set aside for a customer. We Are the Dangers. This is from Black Mask. Again, Black Mask, I do order Black Mask comics, but I've got one customer that buys them, one customer is committed to them, and that's all we buy is just the one copy. Nobody really asks for them otherwise. That's a animation cover variant to Venom. I believe that's a 1 in 10 variant. And I think this is the regular cover to Star Wars Age of Republic, Qui-Gon Jinn. There's like 5 covers on this book. Way too many. And I think this cover here, the regular cover, when all the other covers come out, I think they're all connecting. I think they're all going to form to make one large picture, if I remember correctly. Got Deadpool. And at first I thought this might have been a Hildebrand cover because of the purples, that he likes to use those a lot, but it's not. But going after Santa Claus. So if you don't get your Christmas presents, it's all Deadpool's fault because he killed Santa. So we've got Green Arrow. This is the cover A on Green Arrow. And I believe the cover B's are going to be by Neil Adams now. I think Neil Adams is doing the cover B's on those. We've got the new BPRD. There's 2 different covers on BPRD. Both of them are done by Mike Mignola. I wish. Sorry about that. The battery died on me. As I was talking about the BPRD, I just wish Mike Mignola would do actually do a full comic. New Adventures of the Super Sons. Before Jonathan Kent becomes a teenager. Somebody somewhere thought that would be a good idea to have him become a teenager. Got Road of the Dead. This is cover A from IDW, a new zombie type comic. Got Venom. Venom number 9. I guess this is what the Venom Rottweiler first appearance, so I'm sure this is probably going for $50 on eBay already, or something like that, as those books tend to jump in price rather quickly as everybody jumps on the speculative bandwagon, thinking that these books are going to be worth something like that 20 years from now. But there's more of this. And then do have some more as well. So we got another issue of Prodigy. Again, they did all the way up to H cover. This is cover D. New Mike Millar cover. Mark Millar comic. And looking at this cover, I see it has a very special appearance by Hela. United States versus Murder Incorporated by Michael Bendis, and it's interesting with this book that there's been more books, more Bendis comics come out since he went to DC and started start working for DC this year than in the last 5 years combined for Marvel. His stuff from Marvel just never came out. Nobody pushed it at Marvel. He could do whatever he wanted and was not accountable. Here we have the Barbarella Holiday Special. Baby, it's cold outside. It's cover A of Breakneck. Looking forward to checking this out. Hopefully it's a good crime noir. And we've got many covers of the Cinema Purgatoria. Some dinosaurs going to put a hurting on somebody there. Hack Slash versus Chaos. This is cover A. Did not order very many copies. I've got some customers that want them, and that's pretty much all I'm ordering. Out of respect to Brian Pulido, who no longer has the characters, and they don't even give him any sort of credit whatsoever in the book. To me, that's very disrespectful to Dynamite. Here's the 1 in 25 variant on Uncanny X-Men, and if I did not have anyone that wanted to order that book, I would not be ordering it. Here's another variant cover of the Star Wars Age of Republic. Like I said, there's multiple covers on that book. And I think there's probably some covers I did not get because I did not jump through enough hoops to get said comics. I thought I had most of these in my other box. Here's a Van Helsing, a Xenoscope. This is cover D, so setting that aside for a customer. My first box I went through had multiple covers. I just sold the first 2 trades for the Umbrella Academy. Had a guy come in, bought them for his daughter. This is written by Gerard Way. This is cover A. And again, if you happen to see Gerard at some comic show, they sign in there, tell him that his good friend Hart Fisher says hi and he's looking for him. Watch the reaction you get out of Gerard. It'll be worth the price that you're paying for the autograph ticket. Here's the first of Conan versus Marvel. Marvel's getting Conan back in January. They're doing a bunch of versus themed covers. These are hoop jumping covers. Some I am jumping through, some I am not jumping through. What I am not doing is not going to be ordering a lot of the Conan hoop jumping covers. Marvel wanted me to order 250% of what I ordered on the Avengers number 9. 250%. So I'd have to order 62 copies of Conan, the regular Conan issue, and this is the 1 in 10 variant on the Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons. I would have to order 62 copies of Conan then to be eligible, the privilege to order their hoop jumping covers. The privilege to order. There's no way in hell I would ever order 62 copies of Conan. I don't order 62 copies of any Marvel. I would not order 62 copies of Conan. Other retailers do not. I hope you guys did not, when you did your FOCs or final order cutoffs, did not order those last night. Send Marvel a message, a big message. 250% is ridiculous. You know, how does Marvel know what I am going to sell? Marvel knows my business better than I do, I guess. This is cover C on Archie Meets Batman. I ordered 1 copy. That's for a customer. But Marvel, again, seems to know what my business better than I know my business. They want to pad their numbers, and who cares if the retailers don't sell them? I've got stacks of Captain America 1. I've got stacks of Amazing Spider-Man 1. I've got stacks of Fantastic Four, and that did not sell because of that. This is the cover B of Batman number 60. I might be doing a video on the hoop jumping variants and what Marvel tries to get us to jump through. But again, 250%. I could understand if it was maybe another superhero related, but it's a Conan. When Dark Horse was doing Conan, I was selling maybe 6, 7 copies. I'm not going to sell 62 copies of Conan Marvel. I don't sell 62 copies of Batman. And Batman is one of my best-selling titles. I'm not selling 62 copies of Doomsday Clock. We've got the Hillbilly from Eric Powell, although Eric does not do the artwork, he just does the covers. But there's the new issue of that. And again, talked about Cinema Purgatorio. So we got that cover there where they're fighting the Civil War, fighting giant ants. That's a really cool story. Here we have the connecting cover for Marvel Knights 3. And we've got the newest issue of Spider-Man Deadpool. I still can't believe this book is still being published. It astonishes me that it's still being published. And I thought Neal Adams, maybe the next issue is going to be a Neal Adams variant cover on Green Arrow, but that issue obviously is not by Neal Adams. And here we go, yet another variant cover on the Star Wars Age of Republic. I think this makes 4 or 5 that we've got now. Another one of the covers to Cinema Purgatorio. We've got all these that are set aside for customers. And the cover A's to Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass, like I said, does not sell like it used to. Another variant cover on Deadpool, another Christmas themed cover. Deadpool has been very naughty. Newest issue of Lodger. And we've got the issue 3 of Shatterstar. Not sure why Marvel wanted to do this, but it's selling not very well at all. Marvel is throwing way too much stuff at the wall and it's not sticking. This is cover B on the Umbrella Academy. Again, tell Gerard Hartfisher says hi. We've got the cover A of Bully Wars. And we've got the regular cover to Justice League number 13 with the Legion of Doom. Can't wait to read that. That's been very, very good. Cover B of Blackbird. This has been a good seller for Image. Cover B of Prodigy. This is a black and white cover. The Virgin cover is in full color, which is also cover H. Cover B of Archie Meets Batman. And then finally in this box here, the first issue of Killmonger, which again, you could have put that right across the top there. And this Marvel and this number 1 could have been up here. But that's it for this box here. If you like our videos, certainly subscribe. And if you do subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.